Welcome back to the top news channel RF Update. If you find my video useful, don't forget to click like and subscribe. Sturgeon challenges Boris, SNP breaking rankings deliberately causes contradictions. Boris Johnson and Nicola Sturgeon are locked in a fresh struggle for the Shetland oil field. The week after the UN climate summit in Glasgow came to an end, Nicola Sturgeon went against Westminster's position on disputed oil field extraction off the Scottish coast. Some readers thought, so what is the Scottish government going to do for money? They now don't want oil, which they had vaunted as their money pit, and don't want any RN or RAF bases either. Scotland will be a wasteland. Others responded that Scotland is becoming a socialist wasteland. They want the UK money from the Barnwit formula. The oil and gas field income was based on her independence bid, and now she does not want it. Good luck to Aberdeen. You will go from high-value lucrative jobs to no more than a fishing community that your government will throw under the bus. We did that in England, and now you will inflict it amongst yourselves with the SNP and the Greens. Wait until you see the havoc in the EU over energy and think yourselves lucky you are in the UK. One source said, to assume that we can simply run away from oil and gas, said UK Scottish Secretary Alistair Jack, was foolish. He added that drilling in the Cambo oil field should be permitted, 100%. Drilling might begin as early as next year for this project. I don't believe we can go and continue to grant additional oil fields the go-ahead, said First Minister Nicola Sturgeon, who leads the SNP in a partnership with the Scottish Greens at Holyrood. As a result, I don't believe Cambo should be given the go-ahead. According to a recent analysis, the pure madness of devolution is the issue now disrupting the UK. First remove Sturgeon, and while Boris has got a 80-plus seat majority in Parliament, he can pass a Commons bill that abolishes this mad devolution bill idea, and make Scotland's SNP policies insignificant in the misuse and control of any UK issues. But, many residents said, shouldn't it be Shetland's oil? I think the gas supply to every Green voter should be shut off, to give them what they voted for. The carbon hoax is already having deadly consequences, and the winter hasn't even arrived yet. In a recent speech, Mrs. Sturgeon said, the assumption would be that Cambo could never and should never pass any thorough climate assessment. She went on to say, my personal belief is that new oil and gas extraction cannot continue indefinitely, which is why the strategy of maximum economic recovery is no longer in effect. I welcome this clarification from the First Minister, said Scottish Greens climate spokesman Mark Ruskell in response to her comments. In the midst of the current climate catastrophe, she is exactly that. Increasing oil and gas is a waste of time. So, with the Greens in charge, Scotland is putting money into renewable energy and decarbonising its buildings and transportation, all while generating new employment. Many angry people say, along with COVID and Brexit, Scotland is another thorn that Boris is dealing with. As I said the other day, other than during the wars, a British PM has never had so much to deal with, and people constantly criticise him. That said, there were plenty of people who criticised Churchill and after winning the war, voted him out. Scotland needs to be sorted out once and for all. Either cast them adrift or put an end to devolved governments. The tail cannot be seen to be wagging the dog.